Alright, lads and lasses, and others in between. Let's head on over to Alster. The entrance. Yes. Welcome back. I don't know. Don't ask. I don't know. It was in my head. Baka. Ba. Yes. I mean, can you say that anymore these days? I mean, that's a bit, you know. The damage happened a few days ago. I didn't think the situation would still be so bad. I really can't believe it. And there is no resolution on the mayor's proposal. No. What proposal? I think the mayor's proposal is reasonable. What proposal? But we haven't managed to reach a resolution. What What? Wolf. Wolf, indeed. Yeah, no, I don't want auto. No, turn that off. Hopefully I'll turn that off. When I try to run when I'm... Oh. Alright then. Off. I really do need to start packing. I'm still not convinced why any of this is necessary. How did it even come to this? What the hell is going on? Hey, are you guys looking for Kai by any chance? He's at home. He should be packing right now. Packing? Yeah, packing. What's going on here? I think we should talk with him first and foremost. I think we should... like, the quest is clearly related to all this, so we'll avoid them for now and go around the town and see what's going on. I really do need to start packing. Still not convinced why any of this is necessary. How did it even come to this? Intriguing. Very. It's open with a question. In a box with a question mark on it. How it got in the box? I don't know. That's part of the question, isn't it? Even you're at your wit's end, Gilvin. After last night, if something doesn't change, my apologies. I wish I could have been more useful. Everyone seems so focused. I wonder what's going on. I suppose we don't really have a choice. What? No, I spoke to you! No! I spoke to you already, Gilda! We'll just do what we can. No more. No less. What? Stop being vague! Welcome! A little crowded at the moment, isn't it? No? I apologize if the boxes and stuff are in your way. Oh. We'll be continuing on as usual for the time being. Just let us know if you need anything. It's pretty crowded. Reorganize everything. Continue. What? What's good? Like it's like I know it's a bit crowded in here with the boxes. You can't move at all with all these 4 boxes. What do they say on it? Something. I think it says something desserts. I don't know if anybody's got an idea there what it says. Shout it out. Shout it out. Ulster desserts? I don't think it says that. Looks like it's a Y. Alleys? I don't know. Again, if you have any idea, let us know down in the comments, because I want to know. I'm just too curious, that's all. I do find that funny, like me, like my difference with like other YouTubers, where like they want people to like leave a comment because the algorithm and stuff like that and all that nonsense. I just want you to comment so you can answer my question and be like, help me out here. Like, what does it say on the box? I'm curious. Like, I'll be far as say is like, if you don't know, don't leave a comment. That's how much I only care about like the answer to my question. Gramps and Grams are tidying up the house. I finished quick, so I'm waiting for them here with the sheep. Why do they have to tidy? Yes! Why? I'm waiting here because the sheep are going to why do they tidy? Why? Why? There's dots over here as well. We'll not get to know what this one's called. I never would have thought something like this would have happened today of all days. Oh, sorry, I was just taking a break. I'll be moving on soon, so don't mind me. What's going on? Even if you tell me not to worry, don't worry. I'll stand out as long as I remain here. I'll be moving on soon, so please don't pay me any attention. What the bloody hell is going on? That was a bit jerky then for some reason. But what is going on? Chicken, help me out here. That's no help at all. Just nothing. I've kept things to a minimum, just as you asked, Father. Oh, thank you. I'm just about done tidying up myself. Could you please go out and see how things are, Sister Rochelle? There could be people having difficulties with their preparations. It's like, clearly they're moving, but why? Yes, of course. I never considered the arrival of a day like this when I left for Alster. This is surely another test from Adios, but what the residents here are being forced to endure is absolutely terrible. What the bloody hell's going on? Sorry that things have become so hectic seeing as you're here visiting. It's unfortunate, but that's the only option I can see right now. What? Stop! You're all it's the fact. It's the fact everyone's being vague. We're leaving you to last, mate. Clearly, this is your doing, based on what people have said here. Lucky to have a mayor who puts his town first. The moment that monster issue cropped up, set straight to work and devised the most efficient plan to move forward. Okay, right. We just trust him and do what he says. We'll be safe from any danger. That monster issue cropped up, the mayor set straight an efficient plan. Any danger. Okay, so it's to do with the monster we heard about. I guess we should decide which of Lot's things we'll be taking with us. Poor thing stuck with his weathered old grandparents, who can hardly carry anything too large or heavy. But just listen to me, complaining to you about something you got no part in. Don't pay any mind to my ramblings, alright? No, I will. Lot's things. They must be heading out somewhere. This could be related to Toval's request. Definitely is. My husband's as happy as ever about all this, so I just can't come down against it on my own. I will say that Lot being reunited with his parents is indeed a blessing. Okay, so just got the distillery left before we speak to you. Hey, did you know brandy never goes bad? You can keep it for ages and it stays delicious. It even gets better as it ripens. There was no need to check on these barrels anymore, but it's just so hard to leave them. Why are you leaving? Let's make sure that each of the barrels are clean. Because right now, like, a memory is forming in my head of, like, America Village. Like, there was something similar going on there, wasn't there? And I'm wondering. Yes. It's like, is the place being sold off to a certain someone? It's just that vague familiarity. We'd better let the military know that deliveries will be delayed. It's one of the chief methods of relaxation for the soldiers. Given the circumstances, I'm sure they'll understand, but you know what? Even if I were the very last person here, I would still press on. When I think about what must have been going through Dad's mind and how he felt leaving the place to me, I can't just give up now. Mirio, if you say something like that, like what I'm thinking's maybe going on, like maybe someone set up something like a monster or something like that as a way to get people to scared and sell everything low because there's a monster? I don't know. I have a hard time agreeing when I think about how Dad would feel. How things are, I'll have Uni and Blanc go. I'll keep at it even if it's just me. Guess it did, maybe not selling the town then. I'm sorry, but all tasting is currently suspended. I hope to begin offering this service again soon, so I hope you get the change. What? So I think you can understand why I've stumbled there. So I hope you get the change to visit us again in the future. Chance. I can understand why you would make that mistake when you're like typing it out. It's like, that's the kind of thing I do all the time, where it's like type the wrong word because it's like muscle memory comes into play. It's like, yeah, I can forgive them for that one. I've seen you all looking around this town a lot. We're going through a terrible test of the bonds between residents. We mustn't allow anything that will cause them to doubt. I don't want to make a big fuss, but you should return to your own hometowns. Going through a terrible test of bonds between residents. Alright. Let's go see what's going on. Two ideas at the moment. One is to do a big monster, and that's pretty much it. The second is the idea that the monster's being used as a way to maybe buy the town or the vineyards. That's all I can think at the moment. Right. This is so crazy. Yeah, the mayor said that we just need to be patient, but I don't know about that. Looks like these two are getting ready for something. Kai and Tilly, right? It's been a while. Oh, hey! Is that request why you're here? Yeah, exactly. Clav was just as busy as you'd imagine, so he passed it on to us. The others here told me a bit about you two. Alster's done so much for my brother. I'd very much like to repay that debt, even if it's just a little. Okay, that's very sweet. Wow, she's so beautiful. I wonder if she's friends with Class VII. What exactly did the town do for your brother? It's a rather long story. We'll tell you some other time. Please watch what you say here. Sorry. Just got too caught up in things. She really does look familiar. Might just be overthinking things, though. I think Kai's starting to pick up on things, guys. Anyway, would you mind if we asked you a few questions? Tova mentioned the town was having problems with some kind of monster. Can you tell us anything about it? Yes, that's right. Recently, it started showing up near town almost every night. Obviously, no one wanted it around, but we all made do. There was some damage to equipment and plants, but it kept getting worse. Things took a real turn yesterday. The first time that people ended up injured. Oh my, I suppose that's not the sort of thing one can simply wait out, is it? No, it's not. The real creepy part is that we don't know what it looks like. The town asked this hunter to help us get rid of it. He's pretty famous around here. So scary. Monster appears out of nowhere and then it disappears just as fast. It's like we're in a horror story. I mean, it does feel that way. We actually had some soldiers come by too, but given the situation, they've held off on any operations. Why does that not surprise me? Seems they've been neglecting their duties just like during the Civil War. And there was that airship incident already. Well, the adults were talking about it this morning. We all agreed that we can't afford any more damage done. The mayor suggests that we all move to the mining town Aragon. Camera moved. What? Why? Meaning Alster's going to be abandoned temporarily. That's what you two are preparing for. But if that happens... I'm so sorry, everyone. I know this is shocking news. You guys have already saved Alster once. If anyone can find out the truth about this monster, it's you. So, if you have the time, would you mind looking into this for us? We'd really appreciate it. Just can't stand the thought of parting with our home. It's full of memories of Mum and Dad. You guys. Is there any way that we can help out? Well, offer to investigate. I have a lot of memories in this town too. We only have today to investigate, but we'll do whatever we can. Really? That's great. We can't thank you enough. Oh, there's no need. We're happy to help. For Oliver's sake too, since he can't publicly act right now. Right. Ready to go monster hunting? Yeah. We don't have a whole lot of clues yet, though. Let's start by asking around town. If we find anything out, we'll come back and fill you in. Got it. Good luck. Let us know if we can help. We'll do anything we can. Okay. For me, this house is full of memories of Mum and Dad. Thank you for helping with the investigation. I made the right call asking you for help. Let me know if we can help. We'll do anything we can. Okay, alright. But who have we got to ask? It's just you guys. Let's start with the chapel then. When the townspeople are forced to evacuate because of monsters, it's not like the church isn't affected. I'd like to speak directly with the father here and get his take on things. Rean asked for details about the mysterious monster. So that's where your curiosity lies. It's a rather horrid subject, I'm afraid. Many of the local men have been conscripted, and I had a hiccup, and the townspeople have been forced to evacuate due to this threat, and I had to hold it down. There is some logic behind what the mayor says, however. The safety of the townspeople is paramount, and the evacuation will take place today. Also contacted the chapel in the mining town Aragon to make arrangements. I see. Even though everything is so sudden, it seems that things are being handled much more quickly than I'd expected. It actually seems that many of the residents in Aragon are empty due to the conscription. Also, the mayor has been urging the townspeople to move to Aragon. Says it's for the good of the empire. Really? That's why I've been in communication with the father there for quite some time now. I never imagined it would end up being fairly convenient in this sort of situation. I see. Thank you again for your time, Father. Yeah, that's alright. Let's move on. Next, let's speak to the mayor directly. Hey, what are you doing? This must be the mayor of Alster. Seems that he's been affected by the Great Twilight. Let's at least try speaking to him. Rean asked for details about the mysterious monster. Prancing around pretending to be braces, are you? I suggest you drop the act. If this is because of the monster, the wonderful soldiers who are dedicated to the Imperial family have asked around already. We were talking about the Imperial Defense Force. What are they doing here? So you're at least aware of their name, I see. They've already taken down observations. They'll perform an official inquiry in the near future. However, with the war almost upon us, we can't expect our needs to be a priority. That's why I made the decision to evacuate the whole town to the mining area. Aragon is short on manpower, but with the mining effort is also helping with the war effort. Still thinking about war even when the town is in this state. I don't think we'll be able to rely on him. It's a shame, but I have to ask around elsewhere. That person is from the distillery. Let's go and ask her. Rean asked for details about the mysterious monster. Oh yes, that monster. It's a strange story, alright. Some of the fields I look after have been destroyed. I'm so looking forward to the harvest. I see. Did you get a look at the culprit? No, I didn't. It seems to only come out at night. But I do sometimes catch sight of this weird person. A weird person, you say? He is a man. I don't recognize him from around town. He spent all day looking around the town and even loitering near the fields. Didn't even give our Steinrose a glimpse. He hasn't been around lately, but his behavior is weird for a tourist, don't you think? No. We should remember this for later. It might prove important later. Indeed. I didn't check outside in the fields, though, did I? It should be a good idea. Any dots around there? No, but we have got the sheep. I'll take that down, Rean. That's useless information. Something about a red flower? Dunno. Well, that's got to do with anything. Alright, into sunny spot we go. Ah, now there are some familiar faces. Welcome. Are you perhaps here about the monster? Yes, exactly. Would you mind if we asked you some questions? Rean asked for details about the mysterious monster. Oh, I hate even talking about it. It devastated our fields and destroyed the irrigation waterways. It shows up just about every night now. And when it does, it causes serious damage to the town. Strangest thing I've ever seen. I've been hunting for 50 years now, and even my countless attempts at tracking it have all been in vain. Well, maybe you should try an Alster instead of Vane. Jeez. It's the same story every time. We're in hot pursuit and the trail just vanishes. Completely up in smoke, it's infuriating. And the only thing I can think of to explain it is that the damn thing has wings. When we lose the trail, it must mean it's flown off. So that's why they call it the mysterious monster. Turning a blind eye here isn't an option. People of Alster can't handle this problem alone. Yeah, I completely agree. I can see why Kai and Tilia reached out to Toval about it. But is this enough to warrant an evacuation? Thanks for your time. There's no doubt in my mind that what you shared with us will be useful. Please, you're too kind. I wish I could offer more than information. I'm a disgrace. Regardless, winged or not, it's big and dangerous. Please watch yourselves out there. Take a quick rest here before you leave. The cuisine is wonderful, I might add. Thank you so much. Your kindness is much appreciated. I'm starting to think it's the mayor who's up no good. Ah, there's another exclamation. Boy, who'd have thought something like this would happen in Alster? Maybe this is the guy who was attacked and injured by the monster. Excuse me, do you have a minute? Rean asked for details about the mysterious monster. I see, you're investigating the incidents. Happened last night, just as the sun was setting. Realized that I had forgotten to close one of the fences. When I went back to the field alone, I was suddenly attacked from behind. It was pitch black, so I couldn't make it out very well, but it looked like a giant cat monster. Giant cat monster? Sounds like it could be really vicious. Sounds like he was very lucky just to have been able to escape. How are your injuries? Are you going to be okay? Yes, you don't need to worry about me. I was able to fend it off with my hoe. I do have some injuries on my hands and feet, but it's not enough to prevent me from walking. That's good to hear. It must have been a terrifying experience. Do you remember anything else? It doesn't matter how minor. I'm interested in any and all details. I don't really... Wait. Is this blonde girl... No, must be my mind playing tricks on me. More importantly, there was this strange noise just before I was attacked. What, like an engine? It was a high-pitched noise, almost like a whistle. Someone's calling in monsters, then. Did you say a whistle is going to be the mayor? I see, that's really helpful. Hope it helps your investigation. I really hope you can do something about these monster attacks. Of course, we'll do our best. Okay, let's wrap this up. First of all, let's summarize what we learned. There are many puzzling aspects to this case. Right, it's not just about the monster. I suggest we talk it over at Kai and Tilia's house. Good thinking. I'd like to hear what they make of it too. It's decided then. Let's go. Alright, so what I'm thinking is it's gonna be the mayor is doing something, maybe with like a whistle or something like that. He's summoning the monster here. It's very much like something he's in control of in order for them to go work in the mines. That's what's going on here, isn't it? That's my suspicions right now. We shall see though. Rean and the others returned to share what they had learned with Kai and Tilia. The group then began discussing what to do next. Dun 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 dun. First things first, let's lay out what we know. We gathered a lot of information, but let's focus on the monster first. Several things we learned caught my attention, but if we put those stories together, what's strange is... Yeah, it showed up now. Now we have eyewitnesses. That attacked people, it's strange that attacked people then left. But that's not what it says, so it's like that it showed up now. Isn't it a bit too convenient that it showed up now of all times? I agree. I have to wonder what drew it here all of a sudden. And that hunter mentioned that He lost it midway through the chase each time we went after it. So there's the eyewitnesses. Well, seems set up, doesn't it? To be honest, Tilly and I kind of suspected it too. Just doesn't seem like a coincidence. And Ogg said it was like a big cat monster or something, right? Surprised to hear that. Why did you find that surprising? Well, it just wasn't what I expected, I guess. The crops that were ravaged were grapes, right? I see. It does seem out of place for a carnivorous monster to be drawn to crops. Grapes, even less so. Why would it destroy the irrigation waterways like that? It seems like it's trying to harass the town. So why is its behavior so abnormal? That's the million-mirror question. We must consider the possibility that it's being controlled by people. Yeah. Developed higher intelligence was the top one. But there must be someone controlling it. What? Controlling monsters? Is that even possible? With a whistle it is. Actually, there are certain monsters that have been specifically trained to respond to sound. They're known as military monsters. You'll often see Jaegers using them. Someone mentioned seeing a strange man loitering on the outskirts of town. Do you think there's a connection? Oh, I've seen him too. Doesn't look like a soldier or a Jaeger, but he definitely seems like he's in Ulster for a reason. As of right now, though, we can't know if he's related or not. Still, considering what we've seen and heard, can't rule out some sort of conspiracy at play here. Gulp. A conspiracy? I know it might sound absurd, but I think it's worth exploring what the reasons behind such a plot would be. If someone were in fact controlling the monster, what would be their motive? Well, we have to start by thinking about potential objectives. It's like, well, they weren't looking. Like, they sabotaged the vineyards. And they weren't looking, apparently, at the distillery. And my mind's thinking very much it's the mayor trying to get them to go to the mining town so they'll work in the town for the betterment of the empire. Something else, you know. The only conclusion, I think, is that there's something that we don't yet understand. You're probably right, Elise. It's true. We didn't walk away with anything conclusive at all. But there was one person who seemed to know the truth behind what's going on. Someone who knows the truth. Who could it be? I think... May I make them? It's like... It's all coming back to me. All the way back in Cold Steel 1. It's like... This still feels like Persona 4 investigation team. We finally reached rank 10, I feel. It could be Mayor Mathan. Are you saying that the mayor is intentionally intimidating the residents? I don't know about that. There must be some mistake. It's not something I want to believe either. But people were saying that the mayor's been pushing to move to Aragon for quite some time. Even before this monster issue. You can't deny that things seem to be falling in his favor. When you put it like that, it does seem oddly convenient. Ordinarily, something like this would be unthinkable, but this is no ordinary situation. It's a terrible thing to consider, but it does make some sense. You know what I mean, right, Tilia? One day he just started acting so strange. But he's the mayor. He's always been such a nice person. When we lost Mum and Dad, he really looked out for us. It's just so hard to imagine. Tilia. The feelings about the situation must be complex. I don't know what the truth is. The curse! The Great Twilight has proven itself to have an incredibly far reach. It's not out of the question. See, this is the kind of thing I think they should have actually investigated more in, like, the actual main story rather than the side quest. In Act 2. I want to see, like, not just be like, oh, that person's under the effect of the curse. See its effects. See it's how it's changing things. Like, here, this is an interesting aspect of the curse. Like, it's changed how he's acting to the point where they're planning to evacuate the town. That is interesting and should have been expanded on as an idea of like instant arc or something like that. Rather than, we're under the effects of the curse. In what way? We just are. Yep. I just don't know. Again, the horse was interesting, which was a side quest. On the one hand, the mayor controlling the monster is definitely a possibility. Looks like we don't have all the facts yet. Telephone! Message for you, sir. Please excuse me a moment. Who's calling me? Oh, aren't you Machias's co-worker? Please excuse the sudden interruption. Machias told me that you're in Alster dealing with a certain incident. This is a rather awkward request to make, but I was actually wondering if you could maybe leave this issue be for me? Leave it be, do you mean? Is there something going on in Alster? Something that warrants the Government Accountability Inspectorate taking action? Well, I'll just have to leave that up to your imagination. Looks like you have your reasons, Rean. But the residents are terrified. Already preparing to evacuate by the end of the day. We can't turn a blind eye to this. What? Things already reached that point? Everything's moving way too fast. I have an idea, but I'm going to need your help. We've got to bring this to an end. Alright then. Machias has told me a lot about you guys. Thought this for a while now, but you're probably people worth trusting. I'll share what we've gathered. Make sure you use it well. Inspector Rean has shared some interesting information with Rean and the others. Combining all the individual pieces helped them get a clearer picture of the situation. However, it also unearthed something suspicious unfolding in Alster, something worthy of the word conspiracy. Triple dot. The idea that this sort of thing could occur in Alster is hard to fully wrap my head around. But I did put some potential operations together. They're not going to make it in time, just like we thought. If anyone's going to do something, it'll have to be us. Besides, I don't think this is entirely related to those of us from Thor's. I would like nothing more than to play a role in this operation. Tilia and I want to help too. I think we convinced the people who live here to go along with our plan. I couldn't imagine anyone better suited for that. It's going to get a little rough out there, Princess Alpha and Elise. Your safety is the highest priority. I don't know what's going through your mind, but if it results in anything but us coming along, then you can forget it. Yes, that's right. We're helping and that's that. You wouldn't let us come this far and to let us stay out of it, would you? Well, I guess I should have known they wouldn't back down after hearing all that. All of us along for the ride, this will be a walk in the park. Just be as careful as possible. And stay with the group, no matter what. Yep, you got it. We understand. Let's make sure we're ready before we head out. It's time, everyone. Right, Corey! Yeah. Everyone said that? Alright.